Oh, all right. You know what? That might have been a little luck there.
That little victory music.
Ow! What was that all about?
That wasn't me.
I'll never forget my first day showing up, and the first guys I see are, Cody Milan, Jared Rosberg, Brendan Sanford, Mason Appleton, and I kind of sat back for a second and said, "Wow, these are the boys now. These guys are going to be probably my best friends for life, and it's definitely lived up to that. The amount of time we've spent together over these 4 years have been unbelievable amount of time, and they're such great dudes to where, I don't think I'm going to find that anywhere else, and I'm going to have those guys by my side for life.
What?
I didn't really know what I was in for. I didn't know how many people I was going to be meeting. I really underestimated the size of the school. At this place, you meet someone new every day, not to mention the boys that, you develop lifelong relationships with. The first trip out to Maine was probably one of my favorite trips. Just the excitement and almost the nervousness, the butterflies in your stomach of getting to play your first college game was awesome. I went out and had a pretty good weekend. Yeah, that was probably my most memorable trip, and just getting to do that, kind of getting the butterflies out of your stomach for the first time, it was something that I really can't compare to anything else. Well, we all bring different things to the table, but I think one thing in common with us all is our work ethic. I think right off the bat, we were doing 300s with the team, and I'll never forget this. I think the first day we ever had to do it, we barely knew any of the other guys. Fork had us run through some 300-yard shuttles, and I think the first 3 guys by like 10 yards were all freshmen. I'll never forget that day, because I think that was a big part of what our freshman class brought to the table was our work ethic. I don't think anything's ever going to beat the Michigan State series every year. That's something special that most teams in college hockey don't get to experience, and I really do believe that it's the biggest rivalry in college hockey. And every time we get to play those guys, something memorable happens. I could remember something from every game. I think the one thing that sticks out the most, and especially this year, is just the boys. It's great that you go around, you meet someone new pretty much every day, whether it be in class or different extracurricular activities, but nothing's ever going to beat coming to the rink and seeing the boys every day, especially this group of guys. It's it's really something special, and it's something I'm probably going to miss the most. I'd love to be remembered as a good skating, good puck moving, two-way defenseman. I probably would want my teammates to remember me as kind of a fun-loving guy.
But I refuse to let you go.
Likes to keep it loose around the locker room and likes to joke around and have a good time, because at the end of the day, for me, that's what it's always been about. If it's not fun coming to the rink and being with the boys and being with your teammates and playing the game, then I've never really seen a point in doing it. But I do like to keep it loose. I like to keep it fun, and that's why I love coming to the rink every day. Playing at Michigan State, playing college hockey has been a dream of mine since I was a little kid. And all those teams that I played for were part of the system on trying to become a college hockey player. Everything I did built up to try to be the best college hockey player I could be. The Big Ten this year is very close together, and everyone's fighting for a home spot. So, that's definitely in the cards for us. We win a couple of games, and we get a home seed, and we get to play the first game at home. We could get a few more chances to play at Munn, which would be super special to me.
2, 3, hurry!